All right. The company Welly Merck reached out to me. It's a watch company in China that's trying to make a name for themselves. These guys pride themselves on their designs, artistic uniqueness. They have several different series. They've got the Landform series, the Gundam series, Kung Fu, Naruto, World Time. This one is the Planet series that they sent me. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this thing and kind of give it a quick once over. It's well packaged, pretty minimal as far as manuals and things like that, but that's kind of what you expect these days. It's a good looking watch. It's very substantial. It's shows several Torx fasteners that hold it together, and got a brushed and polished stainless 316 stainless, water resistance to 160 feet. Got a clear case back. They claim to have an 80-hour power reserve and 28,800 beat rate, 27 joules, and they claim to have a sapphire crystal. So it's a nice looking watch. It presents well. At the price point, this is a lot of watch. I mean, this will catch people's eyes. The manual is fairly generic, and it applies to, I think, all their different watches. This watch, really all you're going to need to do is wind it up and set your time. It's not a screw down crown. You pop that out and then just set your time. At first I was a little confused by the sub dials there. There's two different dials, so I'm going to go ahead and set it here. As you can see, you can clearly see it's a skeleton movement. You can see the movement there. And go ahead and set that. You just push it back in when you're done. And again, we're going to just kind of look over the watch. It, like I said, it's got a kind of a rugged, heavy-duty appearance to it, and all the different fasteners on there just kind of looks like it's built like a tank. And the silicone band feels really good. I mean, it's a nice feeling band. Here we got a pretty good close-up of the face, and you can see all the movement there working. Second hand sweeping, and I initially thought it had some complications. Basically, this is just a 24-hour clock, so it's going to go a full 360 degrees once a day. And then over here you've got a second minute hand that is exactly synced to the primary second hand. Looks cool, a little redundant, but it just presents really well. It looks like a very complicated little watch, and they pull that off. So yeah, it's a unique watch, catches people's attention. I wore it to work, and a couple of guys there that know I'm watch guys were like, "Oh boy, what do you got?" They probably thought it was something a little more high dollar. And then on the back, you've got some planets: Earth, Venus, astronaut. I was a little confused on this band. I guess I'm worried down the road if I break the band replacements, gonna have to reach out to these guys and find out how readily available they are and how easy it is to change it. But again, it feels good in your hand. It's got some heft. The lume is decent. Wore this for a few days, and 8 hours of sleep, it's going to be pretty dim, but it does have a nice lume initially. And it wears really well. I mean, it's a cool, modern, kind of an aggressive looking watch. Substantial and rugged. A little difficult to read with all the complications, but you get used to it. I think it looks good. And like I said, a couple guys at work complimented me on it, and I let them put it on. They were impressed by the heft. So you can get this particular model, I think, on Amazon, Alibaba, under $150, and I think it's a lot of watch for the money. It's definitely an eye catcher. Sapphire, the water resistance, and just the overall look. I think it's a pretty unique piece. So as always, no need to thumbs up. I don't need a like, a subscription or anything. I just appreciate you watching. I think it's fascinating that people enjoy this kind of content. So have a great day. Thanks.